Time for a bit of Sherlock Holmes, except it doesn't look like the audio's working. Uh-oh. Are you getting desktop audio, background audio? No, because it's going to the wrong thing. Let's try and fix that, eh? No, that should be right. Let's try this. Quick reboot it. There we go. Now we get some green bars. Alright, welcome back to Sherlock Holmes. Crimes and Punishments, Case 3. Playing this has got me rewatching Elementary. It's a very good show. And also the vibes are really prepping me for Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2. It's got the feel.
Holmes, what happened?
I feel...
See, he's a vampire.
Won't you look it? Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Do you like you've been doing drugs again?
The pupil is dilated. The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
I was gonna hold it down.
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute.
You have to find a seller who sells weaker pulse.
Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and Datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
Good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. I'm glad to find you.
Totally fine, actually.
I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but, what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
Didn't Mycroft also want us to look at the Merry Men? Fuck the Merry Men. Let's ignore it. I want every case to open with, there's something the merry men are doing. But fuck that, let's go do something else. And just never come back to it. Titties!
Beautiful place.
With a dreadful
And fish!
murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the City Council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see.
You've got to do the side quests so you can completely overlevel for the final boss and kill them in 2 rounds.
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All 3 witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred.
Locked
They
in.
remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see. Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Mr. Phillips the Wrinkly.
These baths are becoming sinister.
Are the steam rooms on the other side, Mr. Holmes? Are the steam rooms on the other side, Mr. Holmes?
I want to see how squeaky the doors are, though.
Frigidarium. The steam room.
The steam room. Kind of squeaky.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects. Expensive clothes. belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
And they had some champagne.
Champagne for a special occasion. An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled. Unopened, it was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Good Lord, Holmes.
Death
Didn't
with
see
a
that coming.
peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample. Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
Well, death is very recent. Between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large. I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
Thank you,
We don't
Constable.
have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous, do you know that? What should we do next, Holmes?
The
I'm in
boys.
shock. I don't want to talk.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else? I found him. I touched his shoulder, thinking that he was just asleep.
If you have to interrogate me, I'd like to be dressed properly first.
I can't understand what happened. Am I allowed to leave?
Mr. Holmes?
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street. This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it. One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier. These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted. The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. It is too hot. I cannot reach into it. I will need something to pick up this melted metal.
Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
Please wait. I need to do something first. How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Meowdy, lass.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see.
Get a free sack?
There is a bottle of
You
champagne
hold all sorts of
on
things.
ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, right.
None, Lestrade.
Take him away. Go do some experiments. Do a little close up on Watson.
On the
Toby.
sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Love you, Toby. Looks like some dirt.
Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold. Selenite. White clay particles. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to. The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
It's the purple bit.
Let us analyze this blood sample. This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface. I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide. Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water.
Whoa, the blood in the steam room is full of water? That's fucking crazy, dude.
My analysis table.
Who would have thought?
Is useful for my work.
Damn, Holmes, you've done it again. Surely this isn't just the standard usual ice knife, right? That melted in the steam.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Which one of you's got a cold
Good day to
hand?
you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Let's go, Percy B.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Blinkhorn, Pitkin,
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
and Garrow, I think it was.
Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes. I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
Yeah, last guy had like dirty sleeves and stuff. Champagne's expensive now. I think champagne in fucking 1895? Whoa!
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious. Authoritarian. Unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
My business. This guy could buy some champagnes. What arrogant look. Champagne.
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Please escort this
From
suspect
Garrow.
for interrogation. A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
Same dude. I'm also badly shaven with eye bags. A good night's sleep would be lovely. But to do that, first I have to go to bed at a reasonable hour. Challenge impossible. What do you reckon this is? Superstition. Where do you carry superstition? Your hand in a weird position. Buttons. Pockets. There we go. This man's badly shaven. You should be using today's sponsor. Whichever one does the shaving, I don't remember. I usually skip ads, sorry.
What is your occupation?
Manscaped.
I am a counsellor at the.
Is that one of the brands?
And what were you doing at the baths?
Yeah, I got it.
I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes. So many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
It sounded like you meant something about that.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man.
Like working with a genie.
You know, this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he
was hard.
trusted me, but oh.
Are you feeling unwell?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is I. I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
I might pick one up next time. I need one. I'm using a extremely shit shaver at the moment.
Please try to recall
It's
what
like
you saw.
$30.
Today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know. flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Flying knife?
Saw the knife. What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Okay. It's not a nice knife, unfortunately. That lump of metal in the brazier is probably what's left of it. Formed of, like, fool's gold, maybe? Melts easily.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Garrow
Sherlock, you seem
appears
kind of
to
hung
be
up on the champagne.
rather mentally disturbed. Either that, or he is a good actor.
The whole gang is here. How do I look at this? Very liquid blood. I'm not expecting any of these to connect. Idiot space. Right.
Locked.
Oh, Lestrade, let me in.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Try in here. Oh, lots of treats.
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room. An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel. I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question. An old and rather dirty coin.
Might sleep soon. Fair enough. Got fucking super big day tomorrow.
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest. The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces. And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well...
Sir Rodney Bentcliffe, age 63, the right eyeball has been burst, pierced to the hilt by a curved-bladed knife. The blade cut through the orbit of the frontal bone, ripping a part of the frontal lobe and the corpus callosum, after which, completing its trajectory in the cerebellum, caused hemorrhagic lesions. All of these injuries led directly to the death of the individual. At the upper lobe of the right lung, there is an old injury filled with an amount of mucus and ciliated debris that may correspond to a chronic infection by elements likely inhaled in a burial chamber. A decaying mummy, for example, or a dried and decomposing food product intended to accompany the deceased in their grave. Dumping on alert for a bit. Trying to get the achievement on IFZ for surviving very hard for 24 days. Just hit day 20. Oh, getting there. Getting hunted with swarms of zombie dogs, turned cattle, running down walls, and alpha zombies flipping entire trucks and trains in one go. Goodness gracious. Good luck. The remainder of the body does not appear to have been damaged.
A hand-drawn map.
A squad armed with high-caliber guns running a sports car to intercept incoming hordes and split aggro on our zone. Cool. What's IFZ? I'm assuming it's a zombie survival game. Infinite French zombies. That's probably it. Dear sir, the interests that I represent require the situation at the baths to be changed for the better. At the present time, the Frigidarium excavations remain under your direction, and yet the works have not progressed. You have failed to find anything of value, and we are unable to make the Frigidarium accessible to the public. The Frigidarium is a valuable asset in the recreation of the Roman bath experience. I urge you to complete your work within the next 2 months. You have this remaining time to conclude your archaeological research and to find yourself another workplace.
An ordinary pencil. When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself.
Oh, didn't want to steal the towel, Holmes?
A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
Was this Garrow's? Yeah, this is Garrow's lot. Not very reliable. Just me then.
An embroidered silk handkerchief. A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
Infection-free zone. Ah, not infinite French zombies? I'm surprised. You pick an area on Earth to build up and defend with after a zombie apocalypse. The original twist is, it's actual real places using road view data. Oh, cool. I picked a park in the city of Antwerpen, due to its touristic chapels, massive buildings surrounding it, etc.
Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
Go look at a body.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs.
I got mummy rot. Ass.
Some light bruising caused by a rope. The bruising is in lines. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age. an unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Ah, died of mummy's curse. Classic case. See it all the time.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Ooh. Prison's water could be linked to the murder process, but my first thought is that it's a steam room, it's a bathroom. It's probably the bath. Why would Sir Rodney be hiding anything? Could his discovery be the motive for the crime? Yes. Ask the petition to find out where Sir Rodney was several days before his murder and uncover his precious secret. Probably here. Hand drawn map found amongst Sir Rodney's belongings. It points to a location around St. Albans to the north of London. It can be found on the map at Baker Street. Now, should we talk to these people again? Since we're already here. These are all dialogue options. And then go check out this map. Hey, you!
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Oh! What about this letter?
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Please escort this sussy baka for interrogation.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
Aswan.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad, and he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
How well were your researchers progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
What? Unless.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put
Welcome
a
home,
stop to your
Bubble.
work.
Hi.
Why?
Yes, but since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
And you?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Where'd you get the drugs? And have you got any more?
His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
Is it cursed?
It is a cursed ring.
Oh, it's cursed.
Digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now. Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it.
This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know.
The map! Okay, let's blink on. With vibe-based detecting. We'll see. Is the map? Where is the map? Map.
Now we have 2 maps.
Oh, it's bright.
We must combine them properly.
Something about north? Not north? Road, we got a little dog leg. Could be. Yeah. How exactly is it going to match up? Probably not exactly. Oh, boy. I need a legend. Some kind of walking track. Dotted line. Probably river? Yeah, it zooms in enough to be the right scale. Very nice. Oh. There it is.
Watson, pack your bag. We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
Riverver. 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 Reverb.
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
Why did Bentcliffe come here? He came here.
The door has been left open. Someone did not care or was in haste.
Is this the same hut model as the other guy? With Black Peter? Black Peter!
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Followers of Mithras were covert. Please reuse your game assets. Worshipping more conventional deities such as Juno or Neptune in their everyday lives. Mithras temples were usually found below the temples of other gods. Mithras followers often referred to their traditional deities to gain passage to the Mithraeum. The example of the Mithraeum of Dio in France is interesting, as the entrance was located beneath a carved statue of Diana. This entrance was possibly revealed by a clever stone and rope mechanism, which may never have been discovered if the water infiltration had not destroyed the mechanism, opening the way down to the Mithraeum. Mithraic temples can be found in Rome, Ostia, Numidia, Dalmatia, Britain, and along the Rhine-Danube frontier, while being somewhat less common in Greece, Egypt, and Syria. Bloodbath. And the empty coconuts that they used to imitate the sound of horses' hooves. Another strange ritual for the old gods, to keep the evil spirits away. The people, feeling that the dark eye was upon them, would melt their valuables in the fire. Like what happened in the brazier, there's metal in there. It was a mithril. Sub-Saharan tribes burned fruits, and the rich Roman families spared no expense, melting silver or tin. It is not recorded if such valuable offerings were thrown away with the ashes, or if they were reused at a later date. Cubes. The cult of Mithras was a mysterious religion practiced within the Roman Empire from around the 1st to 4th century AD. The name of the Persian god Mithra, adapted by the Greek as Mithras, was linked with a new and distinctive imagery. Worshippers of Mithras had a complex system of 7 grades of initiation, with ritualistic meals. Initiates would meet in the underground temples, called Mithraea, that were retained in large numbers. The iconic scenes of Mithras show him as being born from a rock and slaughtering a bull. Torok Tony. Torok Tony. The knife used by Mithras for the Toroctony, the sacrifice of the bull, is originally a curved sacrificial blade of Persian origin. Its curve can be from 5 to 15 degrees, just like the murder weapon. The name is derived from the Persian shamshir, which means sword. This radically curved sword family includes the shamshir, scimitar, talvar, kilij, pulwar, and Mongol saber. The myth of the golden knife is the key to the Mithraic mysteries that some describe as an equivalent to the Holy Grail. The golden knife carries a curse that will spill the blood of the unworthy who would dare to touch it. Anything in here? Samples just left lying out. Oh. It's that guy! The Cyclops who has a name, maybe. It could be a different Cyclops, I guess. But Odysseus's Cyclops had a name, and now I don't remember it. I'm sorry, dude.
The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge. Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking.
Cool. This place is the pits.
I don't need the ropes for now. I don't need the ropes for now.
Gonna abseil into the spider pits. Save that for later. Let's go to the pit that doesn't have a spider. Isn't filled with spider webs.
Excavating tools, a bucket, shovel, and brush.
And a trowel. Hell yeah.
Construction hooks. Construction hooks.
Gonna walk over this stuff. Ass!
Neptune, the god of the sea.
Titties!
It is a statue of Minerva. Neptune, the god of the sea. It is a broken statue of a bull.
What's he gonna help at all? He's just gonna stand over there. Probably you didn't see the titties? Hold on, let me give you a good view of the titties. Eh? Now that's art. Come on, Sherlock, back to work. Can't spend all day looking at titties. Dear Lord Blackmore, the manager of the baths, Sir Gregory Pitkin, was quite a nuisance at the start when I arrived. After you stepped in, he became rather more helpful. Occasionally, people of his rank are not well suited to a work of such great magnitude. They lack the necessary vision. In a few weeks' time, I hope to bring good news of the Strand Lane baths. I am on the verge of discovering a major archaeological artifact, one that might be used politically by your party to demonstrate the strength of our ancestors, and fulfill the need to protect our empire from any present and future threats. Kind regards, Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Calvin, Hobbs and you consider yourselves as being so smart and funny. I had a good laugh when you froze Miss Durkin's notes about the Arch of Hadrian in the ice. However, our thesis exams are just ahead, and as you are the so-called brain of your improbable duo, I have to warn you that my Gastrophetes model, the ancient Greek hospital, and not the medical device you to leave constipated people, as you might have thought, is not to be touched, or else I'll have to inform Mr. Wormwood about everything you've done these past 2 years. P.S. I ate Hobbs's tuna sandwich. Spittle. Spittle, they're cartoon characters, they're not real. The little boy and an imaginary tiger. And some of Mr. Gallo's drug.
This is a reproduction of an
Oh, you've had too
ancient
much.
Greek crossbow. This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow. The gastrophetes were used with ropes and hooks for sieges. This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow.
I know, I want to put it together, but you're not going to let me until I find a reason for it, find a use. What if I want to crossbow over to that right now?
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city. The gastrophetes were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Wow. Okay, so I guess I'll come do that later, maybe? How about, are you thinking any thoughts yet? Nope. Nothing new. So many clues and no way to put them together. Selenium.
This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here?
What could it possibly be? Ooh. Minigame. Oh, playing a bit of the power simulator.
I can see now. Frigidarium. It is located at the Roman Baths in London. Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for? I need to visit this place.
Duration research completed. Let's go to Baker Street and look at our clues. We've got analysis on the mold pieces. Derby.
On the sofa for the third time today. There are 12 pieces here. Let's try to gather them.
Alright, puzzle game. Verify? Ooh.
I will count this piece as a starting point.
Right, okay. So, I'm assuming I'm not vertically rotating these. Can I just... Oh, I can rotate them this way. Righto. Starting point. That looks like a reasonable spot for that bottom right one. In which case... Oop, nope. Oh, I can't. Okay, I can't do that. I can only rotate them that way, it seems. So... I need a piece that has a bottom and 2 corners. Looks like that top one there. Yep, that'll do. Yeah, see? Once again, bottom and 2 corners. Top. Tops are all on top. Bottoms are all on bottom. That's not going to fit like that. Not like that. Just work on one of the corner sides first. One of the extremes first, rather. Top or the bottom. So. Like that, yes. Come like that. No. Yes. Yes. No, hang on. That's a wrong kind of triangle. That should work there. That should work there. Then that bit there. So work on the middle row first. And then move along. So, not that piece. Maybe it is out of the corner first. Seems as though it is. Then that connects to that, and then swap these. Oops. Oh no. Swap these. Oh no, definitely not. No, it was correct to begin with. Yep, okay. Leave the middle one as it is, and then move everything else around that. So a sharp point is this one here. Yes. Then we got just a square insert, which is this one here, I think. Spin, and then, oop. That, and then, yes, very nice. Okay, top row. V, well, that's like the only V concave section. So that should be good as it is, just needs a little tweak, yes. That connects to, oops, nope. Yeah, so straight up, square this bit, like this. Then these, and we should be done. Once we adjust them to face the right directions. Yes.
It is a mold, and it is ready for casting.
I'm going to guess that it probably
is prepared for casting.
makes the shape of a curved knife.
Material. Sir Rodney has made a reconstruction of the mythical golden knife. He seemed unafraid of maledictions, and yet the mold is prepared for... Half a glass of water should be enough to create a plaster solution.
Just gonna guess how much half a glass is. Probably that much.
Now let us see what we have here.
Wow, you couldn't have fucking figured that out just opening it and looking at it?
This knife is very similar to that described by the coroner as the weapon that killed Sir Rodney.
You should not leap to any hasty conclusions, Watson.
Motherfucker, all you do is leap to hasty conclusions. Search the crime scene and the area of the Strand Lane baths. What important discovery was Sir Rodney about to make? Frigidarium? Yeah, back to the baths. Been there. Don't go there. Yep, to the baths. Let's go bathing. Any thoughts to think? Yep, that's it. Neat.
We don't have many leads here.
Mr. Holmes?
Oh, very dank.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's
workshop.
Tools used by archaeologists in their research. I will need these tongs.
Yeah, I can get the bit of metal out of the thing now. The brazier. Oh, that was it. You didn't think to fucking come in this side before we did all the questioning and everything? Didn't want to check out the whole scene? Whole zone? This metal plate, besides its archaeological interest, appears to be part of something larger. At the present moment, I am unable to determine exactly what that might be. It's part of a steam engine. It's part of a fucking 1st century Thomas the Tank Engine.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Dear friend, I wish to organize a press conference at the Strand Lane Baths next month. 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt, but now it is time to set my focus upon English archaeology, shine the light on our national treasures, and reveal them to the public. I would like to see as many journalists as possible in attendance to record this event, and record it favourably. If we treat them well enough, I should like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore, and use the special funds of the Royal Archaeological Institute for this event. There are few among us who could claim any degree of unfamiliarity with the name of Sir Rodney Bencliffe. He is a gentleman who possesses the wealth, notoriety, and vigour to well match the finest of his ilk abound in England. His intellect is equal to his charms, as has oft been declared by the young ladies of the European aristocracy. He holds powerful connections within the Lord's Chamber, and carries an influence inside the political world. There are those who would call him unforgiving, authoritarian. We should rather say that Sir Rodney is determined and ambitious. His presence at any archaeological site can only mean success for all concerned. Oh, he's a fucking nasty boy. Miraculous reopening for the Strand Lane Roman Baths excavation research. Research efforts were about to be halted when a saviour arrived in the form of Sir Rodney Bencliffe. Sir Rodney has taken over immediate control of the excavation, claiming that the site holds a key to a great mystery. We pledge to update our readers with all of the exciting news as it develops. I have a thought to think about this. Pitkin feels rather uncomfortable postponing the public opening of the Roman bath because of Sir Rodney. He was angry because of this. Or Pitkin expects to receive much of value from Sir Rodney's research. The work will increase the bath's renown and popularity. Which one's Pitkin? Pitkin's the rich owner. Or is he the dirty sleeves guy? I don't remember now. I think Pitkin's the one in the middle, the employee. The researcher, rather. Archaeologist. This doesn't seem likely. Let's go with this. See what pops up. Oh, I can just fucking check the name on the... No, Bencliffe is the archaeologist. So Pitkin's the other guy. Pitkin's the other one who wants to move stuff around. Who wants to, yeah, not postpone the opening. He wants it open sooner to make more money off it. Put a negatives box of Aswan 1888.
Plate negatives.
Aswan.
A remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations.
One's missing.
A glass plate negative is missing. It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue. Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them. Perhaps I could find some clues by activating the flagstones.
Okay. It's probably something to imply which way to do that. to indicate, to explain. And until such time as I find that information, I'm not gonna fuck with them. Busts around the outside. Jug. Trident. Dick. Oh, is he holding a fucking actual skull? That doesn't look very marble. My dude. Okay. Anything obvious about who has what? That could be a helmet. That was Minerva. Neptune. At least you didn't have names at the other place. Spider. Jug. Trident. Caduceus. Scorpion. Wreath. One-eyed face. Ship. Helmet. Alright. What about the walls out here? Is there any hints? Doesn't look like it. Like generic frescoes. Basic bitch art. It's all about the fish, I reckon. The fish is the key.
All these events are bad for the baths. And my job.
What's that champagne doing? Still there. There we go.
I
Stupid.
should analyze this melted metal.
Let's go have a little look-see. Let's just search the archives for 1893. Egyptian archaeology.
This is a piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver.
Makes sense. Silver turns red. Metal also turns
The
red.
reaction is the same red stain. It is silver. Britannia silver quality.
A good chunk of silver. I'll pocket that. Should make a silver knife. Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney, but at a high cost to his morale. Or Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney, He was thankful for the possibility of their working together and the chance of learning from him. I think I've seen something to indicate one way or the other. Conversation. Seems like a lot of work. Blah, blah, blah. Link. Working on the sites. Looking to retrieve some stuff. Successful thanks to Sir Rodney. Not a kind man, but talented. Got great admiration for him. The cold man. Into the steam room, blah blah blah. Differing ideas about what archaeology should be. To Blinkhorn it's scholarly, to Rodney it's loot everything you can get your hands on, it seems. It's the vibe I'm getting. Okay, he's pro Rodney. So let's go save goodbye. And then let's make a silver knife.
Let us try to create an object from silver by using the mold. Let us put the silver piece inside the saucepan.
Turn it on first? I guess not.
It will take a minute to melt the silver with my gas burner.
Damn!
Done.
It's a hot gas burner.
Now I can proceed further.
So that's like a 900 degree melting point.
The mold is
Took
hot.
1 second.
I should wait for it to cool down. Done. Now I can
I want
proceed
to
further.
turn off that gas burner. That's a fire hazard, my guy.
A homemade silver knife. Excellent. We have created a knife with the silver that we found. It could have been used to kill Sir Rodney.
It was extremely clever to create a weapon that could dissolve at the scene of the crime.
Should have just made it out of ice. Much easier, much harder to recreate. 1893 archaeology. Mummy. The great excavation in Aswan has taken over 3 years. Sir Rodney Bancliffe directed the archaeological work. A mummy was found with an enucleated eye and posed in an unusual position. The right hand was tensed, as if reaching out for something or to someone. The mummy was buried upright. She has been named the Desperate Mummy due to her very peculiar characteristics. Nearby could be read in Latin, "By the eye, he was punished for what he saw. By the eye, he was punished for he saw what he was not worthy." The mummy is believed to be Roman rather than Egyptian, as some symbols found in the tomb are in common with the Mithraic mysteries.
Here it is.
Here it is.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
Well, he saw that he was not worthy. Ah, the text is wrong. Or Watson is wrong. Yep, same stuff with us all. Letters. Oh shit, I had some letters. I didn't check my post. The Times, the power of the Empire is growing stronger by the day. As of yesterday, the Mexican consortium Caracal began serving the cause of the British Empire. This arrangement is undeniably profitable for London and England overall, and is a great achievement for our exceptional diplomatic and political community. In other news, a train has mysteriously disappeared en route to Evesham railway station. Evesham. The grotesque murder of the former Captain Peter Carey, known in private as Black Peter, has been resolved. The evidence that Scotland Yard received from a trustworthy source was more than sufficient to conclude that the murderer of Peter Carey was Pablo Coventrow, one of Carey's former harpooners. However, lawful justice could not be awarded. Coventrow was found dead of natural causes. possibly from his remorse at committing such a terrible crime. What's next? Find a use for this and that, and such and such. If I check what they had. Oh, you know what? Probably like the 4 statues that say Albans correspond to the which buttons to press in the Frigidarium. Talk to someone about that. I'm kind of feeling. Let's go back to the place over there for this. Search the crime scene and the baths. Important discovery. If leads that point towards the Frigidarium at their own baths. What killed? Who killed? So right, to St. Albans.
Neptune, the god of the sea.
Really, seeing an obvious clue corresponds to what I know of the 4 of the various buttons. So I could try and recreate that crossbow now. I doubt it. I'm gonna have to find another clue.
This is a reproduction of an ancient...
What ancient? Alright.
The door has been
left open. Come on, there we go.
This railway is used to remove rubble from the site.
I forgot about detective vision. Any help from detective vision? No? Imagination? No? Piss. Can you believe this shit? Alright, back to Scotland Yard. Let's check up with the gang, with the crew. See if they got anything new to say. Yeah, I should have just swapped to archaeology vision. Holmes, what the fuck? I've got 2 visions. Predators have got so many more visions than that. Should be more like a predator.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
What's that cult?
What can you tell me about Mithras?
Oh, so much. It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden knife?
I see you are an amateur. Yes, the golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
I understand. I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one, and yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
Did you expect to find the golden knife at the baths?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary. And we had hoped, but... Oh, it is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
Say it again and look me in the eyes, my dude.
Please escort
Nice
the
haptics.
suspect for interrogation. The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse.
This guy reminds me of Cafeteria Manager Guard. That's what he sounds like.
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
And Garrow.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
What's up with the silver?
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps you could explain
Uh-oh, Garrow.
the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was?
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow.
Uh-oh, Mr. Garrow. Get out of the way, Champagne. I'm trying to connect this. Nope. He's tortured by his obsession. Nah, £5 gonna be a red herring. It's gonna be him right up until the last second. It's like, nope, definitely not him. Or it's a normal herring that's pretending to be red. It's painted red. And it is him. Triple, double, turnaround. Twist. Double bluff, that's the one. Tortured by his obsession with the Mithras curse, he's been driven insane. A condition worsened by the medication he's taking. Or he's a melancholic. He is a victim of over-medication, hence the hallucinations and unpredictable behavior. His state has been worsened by the shock of Sir Rodney's death. I don't know about insane. Shock I can understand. I probably shouldn't have given them the drug back. Let's go with weakness. The silver weapon was used and then destroyed in the brazier after the crime. The murderer hid the weapon in the clouded steam room. He then placed the knife in the brazier in order to destroy it, which resulted in the melted silver that we found. Alright, what's next? Find the use for these things. Important discovery. Frigidarium. I can go back and look at the Frigidarium again. Maybe I missed something about that stuff. Seems like this is the way to go. Can't build the crossbow, because it won't let me. Rope is presumably used with the crossbow to shoot across the lake or whatever to hit those points on the other side. What in here? Titties, titties. grippers, fish. Up on the walls. Fish, 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 fish. And with his dick out. Fish, 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 fish. Horse, horse, fish. Oh! Grid.
The grid cannot be removed. The weapon is nowhere to be found.
I've already got the weapon, maybe. Oh, there's so many more buttons. Dang it. I didn't investigate this place very well at all.
G. Newell and Sons, Steam Specialists, Seattle, WA.
Ooh, it's getting a bit steamy.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
No, I think I just added the vision so everyone could find their way back to the stuff, the thing. This. Without getting lost forever. What's with the glasses, though? Someone short-sighted put their glasses down, and they got cracked. Shows that someone who's short-sighted and needs glasses was over here and could have been putting silver into the brazier.
Mr. Holmes?
That's my name. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else in here. Frigidarium!
These baths are becoming sinister.
Yeah, are there any clues about the buttons in here? Any clues about the butts?
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
Oh, now I can take it. Alright. And that counts as completing the thing, so... What the fuck? Where is it? There we go. Middle plate. Doesn't say much. Shape isn't cutting it, so maybe I can use it at some point, someplace to be able to see a certain thing. It's curved, so maybe it goes in a pillar. Anything notable? Why the fuck are there clownfish in here? Those are ocean fish. What year did this game come out? And also, what year did Finding Nemo come out? Finding Nemo is 2003. This has got to be way later than that. Crimes and Punishments, 2014. These are the three most important fish in fucking Finding Nemo. Is it a reference a bit? What's going on there? What's with this guy? So true. Okay, maybe... No, there's nothing to go on there with which buttons to press. And there's enough that trying to press them at random isn't going to help me, I think. Bath reopening. Key to a great mystery, yeah. Wealth, notoriety, and vigor. Lots of journalists, blah blah blah. Bankless research, metal plate, besides, part of something larger, but doesn't know what. Come on, Bankcliffe. This is why your research is being bad. Maybe go look at the bull again? Now that I've got a silver torturing knife? Underground temples, blah blah blah. Born from a rock, slaughtering a bull. Empty coconuts, keep the spirits away. Not valuables in the fire. Ooh. What's all this then? Temple of the Mithraeum of Diana in France is interesting, and the entrance is located beneath a carved statue of Diana. Its entrance is possibly revealed by a clever stone and rope mechanism. It may never have been discovered, blah blah blah. Stone and rope mechanism. I can go get some rope. Another rope at St. Albans. Yeah, like, I'm thinking it's plate somewhere, but... where? One of these busts, Diana? What, statues? That's Minerva over there. This is Neptune. These two are the same one. That guy's not got no head. Is it no head? Probably a door behind that. No, I'm not seeing anything in here. Albans? Important discovery. Leads at the Frigidarium. I feel like that's, you gotta find something else out. Because all these things say, find a use for so-and-so at the other place. St. Albans has these things. Fresco of Vulcan and the Cyclops. A Cyclops.
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
Let's go get the rope. Now that I've got the plate, maybe I can do more stuff here. Now something maybe will work.
I don't need the ropes for now.
Seal doesn't want the ropes. What, the pickaxe? No. Spider tunnel? No. Spider pit? Doesn't like it.
It is a broken statue of a bull.
Like, I feel like I can fix up the crossbow thing and shoot over there. I just don't know how to get Sherlock to have that thought.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow.
Fuck, dude, it sure is. I'll put it together for funsies. Maybe back down here. It's over there. Can I go there? No, I can't go in there. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. In the bathhouse. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Lots of stuff I can't interact with. One thing I already have.
Frigidarium. These are the city's Roman baths.
Can I see anything on this picture? Three statues per side, which seems obvious. Hey, wait a minute. That spot that has the face of the guy doesn't have a face of a guy. It's an open door. Right behind my head right there. You know, that spot. That spot. That spot. So, yes, confirmed. Door behind face. Now open. Wish there was a clue button. Other dig site. What other dig site? The fresco? These guys? I've got some tongs.
The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge. Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking.
It's like the one-eyed thing. Is that why they stabbed Rodney in the eye? Make him one-eyed? Make him the Cyclops to help them forge something? Is that absolute nonsense? Art of Hadrian. What was that thing about Hadrian? Guest graffitis. Throws Miss Durkin's notes about the Art of Hadrian in ice. No, it doesn't help. And good possibility is the gas graffitis. Is somewhere.
Construction hooks.
Never mind.
Construction hooks.
Oh yeah, you gotta connect those with the rope to the gas graffitis to make a grappling hook. Okay.
Neptune, the god of the sea.
Neptune, titties. Holding a pitcher and a bowl.
It
Minerva.
is a statue of Minerva.
I know. I know it's a statue of Minerva.
It is a broken statue of a bull.
What the fuck? We're gonna sit right here with a very nice view, and we're gonna activate the game's inbuilt hint function. Which is to go to Google, fucking Google it. Blah, blah, blah. Do a bunch of stuff, look at some things. I'm a bit further along than that. Question Mr. Pitkin. Look at the dirt. Done all of that. Head to the bath. Alright. It could be. There's a stupid thing. It's not impossible. Then maybe I should have fucked with the plate some more. Maybe I shouldn't have assumed the clue would be somewhere else. Oh, look at the helmet. Yeah, alright.
A hidden sign.
Alright. God damn it. I straight up missed it. Let me quick tab out so I can allow that one. And let's get it on. No key there, so I'm assuming that means I put it back. Yep.
A hidden symbol.
A bunch of weird symbols too. Hope I'm not gonna have to remember those. I have to go down and go back and do it every time. Key, nope. Let's make some educated guesses. Probably not. Yeah, how do I pull it back out again? That's a good question. Great fucking question. Caduceus. Who's Caduceus related to? Let's look at definitely Trident. So he's up there.
A symbol.
Then is there like a hammer?
Now I have all the clues to help me find where.
Okay, apparently that's all I needed.
All I need is imagination.
I press my imagination button. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Do.
The signs are pointing to this bust.
I am quite irate. Alright, let's get to it. Where is that door that opened? There it is. Good thing that, fucking 1500 years later, these devices are still working. Probably more than that, probably 2000 years. All these doors still work, mechanisms. Roman engineering is truly a wonder.
I am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact that it was the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. We are approaching the end of this mystery. A sack of crude salt. A broken glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it at Baker Street. How very peculiar. An ice maker.
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
Make an ice knife. It's all coming back. Silver was an unrelated offering to Mithras. Not the murder weapon at all.
Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull. This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy.
It's the Mithras hierarchy of needs. You have to have bird, bucket, caduceus before you can have these things. Bowl, needle, hat, curved knife. Oh, this is fun. Now we're getting somewhere. Mummies. Ah, we're gonna get cursed by mummies.
The fire casts a shadow upon the floor. That is the symbol of Neptune, the god of the sea.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Just hanging out. Just squatting.
Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb.
How dreadful. Judging by the broken orbit, this poor fellow met a death similar to Sir Rodney's.
This shoe is not from the Roman era. It is medieval at best. This man was a tomb raider who met with an unfortunate end.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
All this is playing exactly like one of the puzzle sections in Uncharted, except as soon as we're done with this, we're gonna get jumped by 100 zombies.
The pillar collapsed a long time ago.
And mummies. And then everyone's gonna say, but it's definitely not like real mummies, you know?
It resembles a bull. It is very similar to the face of Mithras.
Myth-ass. Okay, trident, bull, question mark, question mark, question mark. Prophet. Can I see the... Oh, hang on, the plate! It's the plate! Can I put the plate there? I can imagine putting the plate there.
This shadow seems to represent a bridge. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge.
Oh yeah, not the glass plate. The glass plate is the fucking photo that was missing from the glass plate photo collection upstairs. And you'll have to go home to put it together to find out. I can hear rat noises. Where's the rat? I need to satisfy my rat desire.
A shovel, not from the Roman era.
Bridge to the crossbow section? Maybe.
We cannot go any further. Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb. Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
It's so useless! Bro, what are you doing here? Okay, what are we looking at? Analyze the broken glass. Let's go do it. Lucy Liu is the best Watson who ever lived. Joan Watson is the 100% best adaptation of John Watson. And Martin, surname, is the worst. On Freeman.
Done. Watson, could you please use this negative and your photographic equipment to process the photograph? Thank you, Watson. Now I must use reagents to develop the photograph.
I must use reagents. Sorry, was the writing on it part of the photograph that was taken?
Ice cream in the desert? We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique. Sir Rodney.
Sir Rodney.
Ice.
Ice, ice,
Salt.
baby. I've made salt and ice cream
Ice
before.
cream.
This method.
Another
It's cool.
archaeologist, most probably.
It's very cold. It's chilly, sweet.
The
Delicious.
Pyramids of Giza in Egypt.
So that's it. Salt and crushed ice may help to create ice cream.
Someone was experimenting with the Roman method of ice production. Wait, it fucking is gonna be an ice knife thing? It was ice knife the whole time?
If I wish to shape the ice knife, then I need to pour water inside the mold. Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach minus 20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts.
Holmes, look. The temperature is reducing.
And how do you mix?
Ice, salt,
Said you wanted me to mix it? No?
a
Okay.
block of ice.
Oops.
Ice, salt.
No, shut up. It's getting hotter. I don't think I did it right. Oh no.
It's empty.
It's empty.
We cannot be making it correctly.
Yeah, okay. Have to do it. Very precise timing.
Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach minus 20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze
what about
the
this thing down the
water
bottom right?
inside the mold.
The tool
Before
there I can
beginning,
use? Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's covered by this. That's probably not nothing down there. Nope. Nice pick. Nice brick. Maker. Yeah, I don't see anything about
Ice, salt,
the mixing tool, so it's just got to do it in the right order at the right speed.
Holmes, look. The temperature is reducing.
ice, salt.
So I do it fast enough.
Excellent. Now we must check to ensure that it is adequately frozen.
Ice knife!
An ice weapon for a cold-blooded murder. An ice knife. A surprising and yet a very brilliant idea.
It's the perfect weapon. It enables one to kill a man and then it melts. The only trace it leaves is a small puddle on the ground.
Sai knife. Tie knife. The ice weapon was initially created and then preserved inside the champagne bucket. Could be. Would give a reason for the fucking champagne to be there and be such a big deal.
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Alright, what are we looking at? Good talk to everyone, I guess. Like, I think it's crossfire time, but Sherlock doesn't think it's crossfire time. Because he hasn't made any cryptic little comments about, I need to be able to shoot a thing over something. Oh yeah, it could be, they might have done it. I'm already here.
Something else to ask me.
I'm not sure that
So-
I can be helpful at the moment.
Check in with the crew.
I'm trying to rest.
Yeah, nothing? Alright, maybe bridge then. Maybe that was enough of a clue. I pick up the rope on the way, do I have to come back for it? Dig it, alright. It's a good sign. A strawberry monster to get you through the afternoon? Is that a flavor of energy drink monster? Some euphemism I'm not familiar with.
This is a reproduction
Ah,
of
don't
an
be.
ancient Greek crossbow. This?
Ah, brother.
This?
Yeah, I know it's a crossbow. Ultra Strawberry Dreams. Wow. I don't think we've got that one yet. Can I try without the... Yes, bridge.
We should use these metal rings to help us reach the bridge pillar.
Yeah, no shit, my dude.
There might be something behind these leaves. I have to find a way of getting there.
However, are we going to figure this out? What could we possibly do?
The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Oh, you think maybe a gastrofet could help us? Fucking guy. Okay.
I should use the appropriate... I should...
Oh, it's a bad monster. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm more of a rock star man myself.
Those rings on the bridge are perfect targets.
Firing a gastrophytes requires a lot of practice.
Oh, we fucked it up.
This one is ready. This one is ready.
Goddamn. Holmes can aim even a little bit. Get Watson to do it. Fucking army guy.
The bridge is ready. Now I must cross it.
Oh. Oh, come on. What the fuck? I feel like I'm playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Fuck you. Shift to the right. Shift to the left. One step this time. It is a very tight window. Fuck you, come on. Goodness gracious me. This might be one that gets skipped. Seems the fucking arm wrestling. Alright. We did it. He took 20. He failed 19 times. He got super wet. He's across the bridge.
Are we inside the hidden temple of Mithras, Holmes?
I am not sure. We had better be careful. I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium.
In the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium. That's the first level, I think.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
There ought to be some clues here. Let's take a look around. I saw this.
You saw all these symbols? Wow. Good. Yeah. So, which one was the first level? And then I'm also gonna take a little snap of that, so I don't have to open up the book every time. Alright, let's get a picture. First level is, yeah, the little, this thing. And it's bridge over a bird. This way. Spear. What the fuck is that? Spear, helmet, or Minish cap. Oh, there's a puzzle. Can I have a hint? Oh, okay. Make them all weigh the same. Those two things weigh the same. That doesn't weigh enough to offset. That weighs way more. As does that. So, two things that are kind of heavy, and some other stuff. Ta-da! Okay. Spear. Helmet, like this. Is that a helmet? It looks helmety. Alright, I think it's like a Legionnaire's helmet. It's something. Next level is... Not that. Not that. This weird bug. Yeah, bugs allowed. All getting wet and wild. Next level is... It's like the head of a round sewer, or moon with a sickle with a thing, which is this. I want to see what happens if I go down the wrong way, but I also just want to nail it the first time. And doing puzzle correctly and good is better to me than fucking it up real bad. Spiky thing, like this, yes. Yes, good. Oh, shit, two ways? I don't know. Was there any hints earlier about going left or right? I don't think there was, none that I recall. Not imagining anything? Nope. Alright, let's try left. Ah, the illusion of choice. Nothing really matters to me. And then right at the top we got this weird hat. Dungeon complete. Maybe. Up seems good. What about straight ahead? I want to see straight ahead. Nothing. Perfect. Up it is. Creaky.
Are we inside the hidden temple of Mithras, Holmes?
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Is this poison gas? It's gonna poison me? Gonna gas me? Yep.
Look, it's the golden knife. But how to get it?
What does this do?
Watson, I need your help.
I gotta control Watson now. What's the thought process? Watson doing a single fucking thing in this whole game? Unbelievable. Could never be so competent. Alright, which of these do I think? Let's go for left. Rocks fall, everyone dies. Oops, nope. Wrong boy. Have to swap boys. Oh, but we're trapped. Okay, never mind. Well, let's try the right one. They're gonna help? I don't know if that's gonna help. The other one, what does this do? Oh, great. But I believe Holmes is locked in here. So that's not helpful. Let's try this other one again. Actually, what does the middle one do? Again, stellar construction work from the Mithras peoples. Nope, that's not gonna help me. That one lets Holmes out. So if I go over here... Oh, hang on. If I open this one again... Oh, but fucking Watson's stuck in this one. Can I get both of us over here? I don't think so. Just abandon Watson? I can just go grab that knife. We can grab this knife real quick. I bet there won't be a trap or anything.
This lamp is not old. The oil is still fresh. Perhaps Sir Rodney passed by here.
No, I do not think so. Remember, he went no further than the catacomb underneath the frigidarium. The murderer left this lamp.
But the murderer couldn't get the golden knife because they were alone. Because I've got a lovely little boy to help me.
The golden knife of Mithras. A long-lost relic has resurfaced. Watson, it is time to conclude this case. Excellent. Now, we should find another way of getting out of here.
But now the water starts flowing much harder and we drown if we don't do it real quick. Oh, let's think of thought. So Rodney's secret was an important discovery, a metaphorical bomb. He could use it as a powerful means of annihilating anyone who stood in his way. But he alone might take the fame and the glory. What? Okay. Put that together. Motive. Stop takeover. Even if Pitkin is the owner of the baths, he will surely lose them, for this major discovery will change everything. It will turn the baths into a permanent excavation site to preserve the research. It will never achieve the commercial status that Pitkin desires. Sure. Pitkin killed with a silver knife. He killed Sir Rodney to conceal the discovery. The only way to save the Roman baths from the upcoming excavations. He intended to start his own business. He used a silver reproduction of the golden knife of Mithras. Condemn him? Yeah, this is nonsense. Pitkin was humiliated by Sir Rodney, and so devised a plan to first eliminate him and then open the baths for business. He believed that the mystery of the murder would attract the public. Or Pitkin was the legitimate owner of the baths, and Sir Rodney was about to take over the rights. If Bancliffe had accepted the compromise, Pitkin would not have killed him. It was okay to kill him, because he owned the land. And if you own the land you do the murder on, that's capitalism, baby. So we've got to go out this way. Button for which was in this side, I think. So I have to get this gate open again. I reckon it was this one at the end. Yes. Oh, but fucking he's trapped out here again. What was the middle one? That's the one to get him in there in the first place, I think. That'll let him get out. Nope, that's the other one. Dang it. This one. Surely. Yes. I think both of you in here in the first place. I think that one does the same thing, maybe. This could be the case. Wait, but then I have to get this fucking gate at the end open. That doesn't work. There's another lever in there, which presumably together will leave the whole lot open. Okay, so let's go back to this one. Opens this. What the fuck? Huh? Okay. I need to get someone into here, which means having someone on that last lever. And someone free to get through it. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so let's do it. Oi.
This mechanism seems inactive. Most likely the door it can...
Yeah, sure, dude. The other one, then. Da-da-da-da! Away we go! So fucking needlessly complicated. Jolly good work, chap.
Are we inside the
Off
hidden
we go.
temple of Mithras, Holmes?
You playing games in your notepad? I'm here now. What does this mean? I have found and utilized all clues in the case, allegedly. Okay, so let's really focus in on ice weapon. Silver weapon, not relevant. The presence of water in the blood is an unexplained clue. What if it was ice weapon? Murderer hid the weapon inside the ice bucket with champagne. After the attack, the knife was left to melt, so causing the excess of water in the blood pool. It's gotta be ice knife. Pitkin again. Or different motive. Garrow's got the sillies. It can expect to receive much of value from Sorodny's research. The work will increase the bar's renown and popularity. Yeah. Garrow's suffering was too great. After Sorodny's grand discovery, Garrow lived in fear of the Mithras curse and so developed heightened feelings of paranoia. Could be. He killed Sorodny in a fit of obsession due to his intense nervous state. The only way to ease his suffering was to perform a ritual killing. He used an ice-made reproduction of the Golden Knife of Mithras. Send him to the asylum. He is a psychopath. We are unable to determine if his actions were deliberately manipulative or due to genuine illness. He needs to be put away for life. Or send him to a sanatorium for appropriate treatment. He cannot be held responsible for his crime, as he was under the strong psychotropic effect of St. John's wort. He may yet be cured. Yeah, can I... Surely I can get a Blinkhorn route. Blinkhorn is a deserving specialist who is aware that he was about to be cast aside over a major discovery. He will lose his chance of a lifetime. Vengeance. Blinkhorn with the ice knife. He killed Sorodny to avenge an abuse of power. The death would be to his financial benefit and would allow him to emerge as a luminary in his field. He is an ice-made reproduction of the Golden Knife of Mithras. Blinkhorn knew of Bentcliffe's intention to take all of the credit for the discovery of the Golden Knife. He devised a cunning plan to eliminate Bentcliffe, and for this he deserves the rope. He devoted his life to discovering the Golden Knife, and the credit was about to be stolen by Bentcliffe. If he had been given the opportunity to claim ownership of his discovery, he would not have killed Langcliffe. Let's look through the available information. Not Garrow, we think. Probably this guy. Blinkhorn. Archaeologist specializing in Roman period. La-di-da-di-blah. We retrieve a great many interesting artifacts and to list items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition. It has been successful. Thanks to Sir Rodney. Wish I could get the conversation again, get the feel of how he's saying all these things. What about the clues? So Rodney's ring, Garrow repaired and was upset about that in some way. Oh, here you go. Garrow made an offering of the silver, probably. Wow, I'm glad I got out to that exact spot. His ring should be destroyed. It is cursed. It's after me. I shouldn't have worked on it. This is the coin from the 3rd century. We discovered some melted silver. Did you put it there? It didn't help. The power is too strong. There's nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones. Yeah, I'm not feeling Garrow for the murder. But I reckon he did probably put the silver there as an offering, because that's a Mithras tradition. Is to offer up silver in the fire, based on a document we found earlier. So he's joined the cult, but this guy... Let's go through his stuff again. Met Sir Rodney in Egypt. Worked him to become here, surprisingly. He's a cold man and so very secretive. I cannot believe that he's dead. We sorted out, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense and I didn't see anything. Heard Mr. Garrow shouting and we all ran into each other. The door was stuck and with all the steam it was quite frightening. Garrow could not have killed him. Allegedly, according to this guy. Can you recall any recent event that occurred here now as being a little strange? Yesterday we had a small argument. There's a motive. Not going to attend the London Archaeological Congress with you. Very blunt about not placing the bottle of champagne. Very interested in the golden knife. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory. Yeah, I'm just going to call it for Blinkhorn with the ice knife. Because it's 10 o'clock and I want to get through another case. This is too involved for absolution. This is way too much planning and bullshit. Yeah, sorry, bud. The new switchy.
I'm feeling rather uncomfortable. Why have I been put into these cuffs?
I fear that you had better get used to them, Mr. Blinkhorn. They are your reward for the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe.
What? No, that's a lie.
It is regrettable, for you are a talented archaeologist. I will request that you are placed in a prison where you are unable to dig an escape tunnel. That is, of course, if they decide that you shall live.
You...
The consulting detective who salutes your intelligence in performing the perfect crime. Yes, but also the gentleman who detests your motivation.
You know nothing.
You wish to be the one who would reveal this to the world.
Is that the golden knife? How...
I also like to dig, you see. I only followed your trail. Such a pity that there is always someone willing to steal your credit, wouldn't you say? And there was the chance of a lifetime. You had to take it. It was not to be shared.
Oh, I'm feeling it a little less now.
But now I am here, and there is no one who will stop the tread of justice, Mr. Blinkhorn. Goodbye.
Oh, I might be thinking it's probably not him, actually. Blah, blah, blah. That's all my opinion based on this ending. Nah, you know what? Oh, can we change our opinion? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, great. Let's go for the owner. Actually. Ice weapon. Pitkin. The baths, we'll lose them. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Let's see how this plays out.
Why did you bring me here? I saw that you released the others.
Sir Gregory, I would ask that you listen carefully to what I'm intending to reveal to Inspector Lestrade. You murdered Sir Rodney Bentcliffe in cold blood, and you did it for money.
What? No, that's not true.
I am afraid that it is. The ingenious ghost weapon that you used only served to prove the premeditation.
You're insane.
It was a spectacular felony, one that intrigued the police and encouraged the press. Scandal is an excellent means of bringing the public's attention to your baths. And eventually, of course, it brought me too.
You have it all wrong.
Well, I didn't expect you to possess much in the way of courage. May you be a fraction more inspired before you meet the hangman. Farewell, Sir Gregory.
This doesn't feel right either. I guess I shouldn't expect them to confess to the whole thing. Alright, one more time. Really think about it. I can look at the others with the other knife. Yeah, I think it has to be ice knife, excepting in the case of it being Garrow using a silver knife, which I'm not sold on. Because him saying it didn't work implies to me that he put the silver in the brazier, Is he saying kill the silver knife, but then and then burn and then melt it and then that didn't like work as a ritual? That could be an option. Otherwise, yeah, I'm thinking ice knife. Yeah. Garrow silver as an offering to Mithras seems pretty solid to me. Silver, ice, ice, baby. What have I got? I haven't got Garrow with the silver. Suffering was too great. After Sovereign's grand discovery, blah blah blah. Curse, paranoia. Yeah, I'm not feeling that one. Blink on the dice. I'm okay with blink on the dice. Admit. Didn't react the way I thought he would. We could be nice to him. What do you reckon? How do we feel about corporal punishment? I'm Rollsies against, but role-playing a 1895 dickhead. Yeah. Yeah, right. And we've seen this, so I can skip through it and move on to case 4.
I'm feeling rather uncomfortable. Why have I been put into these cuffs?
I fear that you had better get used to them, Mr.
Cuffs aren't even
Lincoln.
attached to anything.
They are your reward for the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe.
The cuffs are on his leg and aren't attached to anything, and Holmes
It is
puts
regrettable,
a golden
for
knife
you are a talented
within his reach
archaeologist.
while he himself
I will
is
request that you
within
are
stabbing
placed
range.
in a prison. That is, of course, if they decide that you shall live.
Unhinged
The
behavior.
consulting detective,
You know nothing.
you wish to be the one who would reveal this to the world.
Is that...
I also like to dig, you see. I only followed your trail. Such a pity that there is always someone willing to steal your credit, wouldn't you say? And there was the chance of a lifetime. You had to take it. It was not to... But now I am here, and there is no one who will stop the tread of justice, Mr. Blinkhorn. Goodbye.
A good boy. I'll take it. Yeah. So, like, there was the broken lantern.
With a foot, not a word. Into your clothes and come.
Come. Watson, you have to come. There's a broken lantern right in front of the golden knife.
I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade. A letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you. I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Devastating.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
To Sherlock Holmes.
A wax seal with the monogram E.B. I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter. The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promises to be a most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I have found it, but I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave Sir Eustace there. Yours faithfully, Inspector Lestrade.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always, it appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the E.B. monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
I need to see a little thing over here. Is that... Okay, it's the silver knife. That's fine. I thought he kept the fucking golden knife. The archaeological find of the century. Abbey Grange, blah, 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 blah. Not a big Beatles guy.
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid to raise a right.
Where is the body of the deceased?
In the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right. I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson.
She did it.
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
Sir Warthen Brackenstall. Lord George Brackenstall.
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
Get out of the way, Lestrade. I'm trying to find out who this guy is. Fine, damn. Oh,
Lord
no.
Ramsay Brackenstall.
Came to the end.
Baron Lyndon Brackenstall.
Lady
Up this way.
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in...
Well, tell me where the morning room is. Thank you. I found it.
Ladies, Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Australian. Pale cheeks.
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were three, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
Oh.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
Your ladyship?
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Certainly, sir.
Teresa the Wrinkly. Am I gonna do that bit every time? Maybe.
As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw three men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more
Oh, there's
than
the
an hour
Australian.
after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
Oh, what a horrible...
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port, but which one? So the lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
Stop stealing things, Sherlock. Come on.
A trapper's hut.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
My mistress is very tired. Can't you allow her to her room?
Yeah.
Lord Brigham Brackenstall.
It's Brigham.
The Brackenstall family seems rather austere.
The body is still in the dining room where the murder took place.
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
So, Watson, what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
There it is.
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me. A fur trader's cabin.
The body.
That must be the murder weapon. Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon. Barefoot, he had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress. The head was cracked with the force of the blow. It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation. There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured. This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing. This glass has some wine. It is rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other two are clear. A decanter standing next to the open bottle, an inseparable pair indeed. Chateau Calon-Ségur, French wine, Grand Cru.
One of those glasses of wine came from a different bottle. Perhaps.
Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail. I will take it with me.
If I'm not gonna muddy the
This is
scent.
the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to. The hunting scene. These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France.
From France.
A bottle of wine is missing here. This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen. An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
Just steal the whole box. What are you talking
The
about?
criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
Why wouldn't they steal everything? The guy was dead. The lady was incapacitated.
The hunting scene. A deer hunt. This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not...
venture there. Oh, come on, Holmes. You can do it. There we go.
The death was instant.
I've searched outside for footprints without any luck.
There are 3 glasses on the dining room table. I was wondering if...
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time, each of them had a glass in his hand. They might have been a father and his 2 sons. They talked together in whispers, and then they left.
Your ladyship?
Sus.
Please leave my Mary alone. She's suffered so much, she deserves some rest.
I've searched outside for footprints without any luck.
But you're not as good as I am. I've got Batman vision. Get some air in here. Okay, that way. Ah, yes, just use the same model again. Why make a unique statue model every time when 4 will do for the whole game? Yeah, not really seeing much to look at out here.
This house feels rather sinister.
Let's think some thoughts. Oh, it's so much. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to his accidentally striking his head on a fireplace grate. There were 3 people drinking wine out of these glasses. One of the 3 probably prefers wine with beeswing. That's weird. 2 people drinking wine out of these glasses. The remaining glass of the beeswing consisted solely of the dregs from the other 2 glasses. Unlikely. Oh damn, I want those to be connected. Out of the way, violent behaviour. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to a poker blow. More likely, I think. Does this open up any lines of inquiry?
This case is a simple one, isn't it, Holmes?
Is it? Analysis on the sailor's knots. And inspect the room where she's resting a bit more. What's up with this sus room?
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Family business booming. The Randall gang is back on the street. Less than a fortnight ago, this infamous family of burglars, the Randalls as they are known, made their reappearance by way of a brutal but successful intrusion into one of the wealthiest homes in Sydenham. The police are already on their trail. However, the details of the crime are being kept confidential, including that of the name of the victim. A witness was able to provide a precise description of all 3 men, and this will surely give the police a chance to complete their profile on this family of delinquents. We would take the liberty of reminding our esteemed readers about this highly dangerous band and to provide the full description as it is available at this moment. The gang has been in business for some considerable time, being a family of 3, a father and his 2 sons. The elder, Jack Randall, is a man in his 40s and already grey-haired, while of average height and build. Being the mastermind behind the burglaries, he retains control over his sons, both of whom are close in age, but very different in appearance. The first son, William Randall, is tall and broad-shouldered, with a small, disproportionate head. The younger brother, Melvin Randall, is of a somewhat weaker constitution, and is as skinny as a rake. The gang is wanted not only for their frequent thefts and break-ins, but for the exceptionally brutal pirate career they enjoyed before returning to England. Be alert, and may your valuables stay safe. Those descriptive words were quite similar to the way she described them. Suspiciously similar. I've been a father and his 2 sons. The person found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man. And 2 others.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Oh, and tea? Sure.
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame. This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it. This is...
Randall's blamed. The robbery was faked, and the whole story invented in order to blame Sir Eustace's death on the Randalls. That's what I'm feeling. I didn't read the other option, but I assume it just said that they did it. Care to talk about this?
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it.
I'm so curious.
Please leave my Mary alone. She's suffered so much, she deserves some rest.
Let us try to open this safe. This safe can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number.
Wow. That was not worth the money you spent on that safe. Sir Eustace, your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of a hepatic decompensation. The last time that we met, your eyes were bloodshot, and your skin was tinged with yellow. There is a particular odour from your breath that is common in those suffering from liver damage. Then there are the lung abscesses that we have discussed. The leg cramps you have described to me are caused by an alteration to the nervous system. Yeah, he's just fallen to bits, which in turn is caused by an excess of alcohol. That includes the tremors. Your liver seemed excessively hard at the time of your examination, which is a sign of an evolving cirrhosis. There are also signs of ascites, fluids in the peritoneal cavity, which are evident with your swollen stomach. The pain beneath your left rib indicates a pancreatic malady, which may lead to fatal and fulminant pancreatitis. Your condition may pose a risk to others. Your excessive alcohol consumption lowers your self-control and heightens your aggression. I am available to help you with this problem. There are a number of treatment options.
It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not really pose a challenge for a criminal. Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care.
I'm just going to leave this open so you guys can look at it if you want.
Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behaviour.
Yes, Sir Eustace was an extremely violent man. A detestable human being, to be more precise. It is true that he once threw a decanter at me, and all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress. Sly devil. God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead, but a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago. She'd only just arrived in London. Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before. Wonder with his title and his money and his false London ways. If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She doesn't have any friends here, so it was specially hard for her.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
You're acquainted with someone from the Rock of Gibraltar? He's a sailor who knows sailor's knots. And Lady Brackenstall married Sir Eustace shortly after arriving in England and remained at home during that time. There's little possibility that she or her maid are acquainted with anyone in the country. Let's go with this for now. What's next? It's Toby time! Let's check on Watson. Oh, Watershard. We've got the medical report, and then go get Toby!
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. In such moments he was apparently capable of anything. Why, once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight.
Oh, fuck him.
Another day he threw a decanter of wine at Miss
It's
Wright's
good that he's
head.
dead.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
Yeah, Lady Brackenstall killed him, and she's right to have done so. Absolve.
This house feels rather sinister.
You said the last place is sinister too. Maybe relax a little bit. Not everything's a plot, a scheme, a machination. Except for all the plots and schemes and machinations we deal with on a daily basis. Because of the crimes.
Let us see how the rope was cut. The fibers at the end of the rope are smoothly cut. Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope. The fibers from this cut appear to be different. The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
A knife! I see you've played Knifey Spoony before.
If I cut the rope with a knife, it matches the original.
The rope was cut once with a sharp knife, and tied quickly in sailor's knots. That could indicate that an intruder had a sailor's background. Toby! 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 It's
Come
Toby
on,
time.
Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case. I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cut.
Toby time.
Search, Toby.
Toby time! I'm gonna Toby all over the place.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
To put the silverware somewhere so you didn't lose it. I'd be able to come back for it after the cops believe your bullshit.
The scent leads to the well. I should check it. The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall. The criminals left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed, then across to the well, before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route. The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall. There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it? I need a hook. Bags of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved. This hook might be useful. Small gardening tools, nothing of great interest. This old suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty.
Yar, I've got me hook.
There's some... silverware. This is hardly a coincidence. The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
Laziest frame job I've ever seen in my life. The robbery could have been imitated to explain Sergius's death. The silverware was not supposed to be found. Nothing yet. Sergius was violent towards his wife. all connects to say. So Eustace was murdered by the one person who was visiting that night. It was he who tied up Lady Brackenstall. He is tall and strong. The person who was visiting that night was probably a sailor. Found your silverware. Watson? Watson? What in the blazes? Watson in the blazes? What are you doing, Watson? You're not here.
Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
You're a
In
wizard,
the
Mr.
garden
Holmes.
well.
Excuse me?
Unique.
Excuse me.
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
Perhaps it was used as a temporary hiding place, or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery. We found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Your ladyship.
You sound it.
We found your mistress's silverware.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
Yes, I am, aren't I? Yes. What year was it? 1893, Gibraltar. Gibraltar? Like Apex Legends? Arrival of the Rock of Gibraltar. A ship returned. The Rock of Gibraltar, a bulk carrier from the Adelaide Southampton London line, Cunard Building, James Street, London, has returned from a 6-month voyage through India, New Zealand, and Australia. The ship brought to England Miss Mary Fraser, the heiress of the Fraser family, owning land and tin mines in Australia. This reportedly beautiful young lady is presently engaged to Sir Eustace Brackenstall, one of the wealthiest gentlemen in Kent.
Here it is.
Here it is.
The shipping company, the Adelaide Southampton London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
Don't call in specialist, just pretend you're a cop. Just lie about being a cop. It always works. Oops. Don't care.
Brave Toby.
God damn you. There we go. There's not a lot of wiggle room.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
You just stand outside all day, every day, waiting for Holmes to shout at him.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893, and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
My secret police is better than the Yard in many ways.
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins.
I left it right on the table for you, sir.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor. And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London Line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th.
Okay, that one arrived too late. That one left too soon. Departure from London. This one is possible. Wait, wasn't the murder date this morning? Like last night? This is for the murder of Mrs. Brackenstall, right? One we're investigating? Why is this all past tense stuff? This is planned things? Left Adelaide, arrived in England in 1895. Not arrived, arrival. Plans to arrive. So that one's, yeah, this third one.
I do not think that this sailor has any connection to the case.
Oh, okay, one of these. Crocker.
Mr. Jack Crocker was in London upon the date of the crime, and he is due to depart in 2 days.
Duncan, nope. Peter, nope. Nail? A nail. George, Frank Murdoch. Frank Murdoch. Like, Daredevil? Kind of. Franklin Nelson and what's his name, Murdoch? I forgot his name. I'm sorry, Daredevil. Yeah, just the one guy, right?
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar,
William Herbert
on
Thomas.
which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England.
Yeah, sure. That's just the one, right? There's arrival in England. No, whatever. I'll just click until I find it.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Okay, so I'll go through everyone. Thomas, John, J.H. Thomas.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Charles Henry Ernest William.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved. This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
And we said William Partridge.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
Fine, Charles.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime. Captain Jack Crocker is our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
This Crocker, do you think...
It would be interesting to meet him. Our young friend should be able to find him. Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
What would be dangerous about it? Just because you suspect him of murder?
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why.
Strong build. Some other stuff.
You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her. From when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You... and what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right, if there was no evidence.
What then?
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
Yes, as she was tied with a sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
So, it's a sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now. Your theory is flawed anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Sharp. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night?
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
Holmes, what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No. There is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Now I understand why you dissected the bell rope.
Whereas lying his mouth was clear, he killed as soon as he heard that I was looking for him, thus signaling his guilt. Or he was aboard the Sharp. Nope. Yeah, it's clear exactly what happened. Yeah. Captain killed him because they're in love. He's fine. Yep. Yep. That was an easy one. Job done.
Wiggins, could you ask Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
Wow, fucking case 3 took me so long. Like, almost 3 hours. And this one was done in, what, 1?
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
It is over.
'Cause I'm cool with it.
I know that it was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
What?
I know, because of the height at which the rope was cut. The knife used was a sea knife. The knots were sailor's knots, and not least the sheer force that was put behind the killing blow. And because you are the only one who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London. And because you love her.
It's true.
It is time for you to tell us the whole truth.
I admit that I loved Mary madly from the first day that I met her. But I never did come to visit her, for I believed that she was in a happy household. When I talked to her maid, who told me everything, I was insane with rage. I was due to set sail for 6 months away. I wanted only to see her again. But it turned into a damnable nightmare when he barged in. He dared raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots. Oh, I regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive me if she is able.
Lady Brackenstall already forgave you. She said nothing.
Mary.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid. It places her in danger yet again.
Mr. Holmes.
You would not have managed to protect her.
Till I die, do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear. And it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do with it. Now it is time to end this.
Oh shit! Oh no, you don't. Oh, what the fuck?
Please forgive me, Captain Crocker. I wished only to test your sincerity, and your words and deeds have far exceeded my expectations. See here, Captain Crocker, we'll do this in due form of law. You are the prisoner. Watson, you are a British jury. Captain Crocker, the evidence shows that you acted without premeditation and used reasonable force to protect an innocent victim from her husband's brutality. Your devotion pushed you to attempt to kill yourself in order to protect the one you love. Now, what say you, gentlemen of the jury?
Not guilty, my lord.
Vox populi, vox dei. You are acquitted, Captain Crocker. So long as the law does not find some other victim, you are safe from me.
Mr. Holmes.
It is a great responsibility that I take upon myself, but I will give Lestrade an excellent lead, and if he can't avail himself of it, I can do no more. Come back to your lady in a year, and may her future and yours justify us in the judgment which we have pronounced this night.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Inspector, I'm afraid that the murderers have escaped us.
What? Do you mean to tell me that you failed? Never thought I'd live to see the day.
I mentioned the murderers, not the case. It is obvious that the crime was committed by 3 criminals who cannot be the Randalls.
You really think so?
You only need to find a gang of 3 thugs wandering around. I can trust you to do that.
If they exist, I'll catch them.
You'll find someone, I have no doubt of it. Goodbye, Inspector.
Allowing murder in this exact instance, totally fine. I'm cool with it. Throwing 3 random dudes under the bus was probably unnecessary. I feel like you could have given him a clue, a lead that wasn't so open-ended. Yep. That was a nice little case. So Eustace was murdered by Captain Jack Crocker, who was visiting Lady Brackenstall that night. They staged it as a robbery by the Randall gang. Crocker used his sea knife to cut the bell rope to tie the lady, and then hid the silverware in the well. Jack Crocker defended a woman against a violent and dipsomaniacal man. You have decided to keep it a secret. 16 clues found. The captain is the killer. Absolve Captain Crocker. Case complete. My personality ranking is commiserative. And I reckon that's a good spot to leave it for tonight. I'm really glad that case wrapped up so easily. I didn't want to be here till midnight. Yeah, good night. Catch you again for the final 2 cases next Wednesday. Probably, I imagine we'll be playing Warframe on the weekend, on Sunday, and hopefully some more Rogue Trader next Tuesday. Thank you very much for watching. Fire fan only, it seems, and also any lurkers who happen to be lurking. Bye-bye.